Hey everyone, this is JD, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Revelation, the Pokemon Emerald ROM hack that I insist you go check out if you haven't already done so. You can show everyone that you can play better than I can by playing that ROM hack. Okay, the desert we will avoid a little bit. We're going to... Oopsie, hold on. There we go. See, I kind of want to avoid the desert for now, because we can't do much without the sand obscuring our vision. Also, poor Myra. Myra is going to not be able to have Giga Drain until we can get to Mount Pyre, which will be some time from now. So, Myra will be used, but probably not as much as I would like. But we'll see what we can do as we go through. Alright, you. To train myself, I challenge all whom I meet. Whom? Oh. Using the correct word there. That's crazy. Did you know schools don't really... didn't used to really teach about whom. Like, I remember hearing about, like, once or twice in school, and then, like, never again. It was just never ever brought up. So, you know, the word whom might as well not really exist for a lot of people in my generation's lexicon. Uncle, I give up! I wonder what the origin of saying uncle is for when you want to give up, you know what I mean? It's kind of strange. Like, I really want to know. Was this a shortcut? Okay, these are secret bases shortcuts. Okay. I can't wait till we get secret power. That's going to be kind of fun to deal with. And this is a heal up spot, which is nice to have. When I was a kid, I thought that this was a scam. And the reason I say that is because she keeps saying this when you heal up. Oh dear dear, are your Pokemon still tired? You should take another rest here. That's a fine idea. You should do that. And so I thought that this kind old lady who cares about nothing else aside from the health of you and your Pokemon, the sweet old lady, was stealing your money every time you took a rest. And I was so sure that was happening until I checked my money, and I realized that it was not dropping. But just to prove it, 55316, that's how much money we have now. We're going to heal up again. We're not going to say yes again, because we don't need to, but we appreciate it. Is our money still 55316? Yes, it is. But for some reason, kid me thought it was a scam, because she kept asking every single time, do you want to rest up again? You look still really tired. I'm like, why? In search of trainers. Hi, I'm visiting an area we're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. I can't read. Today we turn our lens on the trainer JD. There's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. The best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way is to battle. And so we began our investigation. That's how we ended up in battle with JD. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside. JD is ruthlessly strong. There is no ruth to be found in this young man. Here's our impressions after having battled our featured trainer. I lost confidence in myself as a result of our encounter. We were beaten before we could launch a single attack! Oh, Snivel. In spite of that, JD's battles are worth seeing. I recommend confident trainers to challenge JD. After our battle, we asked JD for a succinct summary. The trainer replied, boring. JD's Pokemon Gardevoir and Furret, and boring. That's deep. There's deep significance behind that quote. It's no surprise, a good trainer has good things to say. That's all for today. So how'd you describe the battle? It was awful. It was boring, a waste of my time. Give me your money. Anyway. Oh, yes! What's that? What am I doing? I think I'm making my own room here using a Pokemon move. I know, I'll give you this TM, which I can make your own. Yes, give me secret power. Or hidden power, excuse me. Alright, yeah, sorry, secret powers. It's called secret base. Alright, so I wonder, can we use it outside of battle without having to equip it? Yes, we can! That's awesome. So, this is pretty much the first secret base you can make, but we're not going to make one there. I am curious as to what the best secret base would be. You know, like, online. Like, what people believe to be the best. We're gonna try this one. In a corner, right next to the healing house. It sure is small. And it has rocks. But PC, decoration. We don't... Oh, we have 4 dolls. Okay, well... Neat. Pack up. Okay. We're not gonna mess that too much. I might make one on my own, like, you know, just off camera sometime. Finding, like, a really good spot. See what all the interiors look like and make it my, my own little secret base. And maybe one time in the future, I will show off my secret base to your lovely eyes. All of y'all's eyes. They're all lovely. Apparently. Oh, you both look like serious actors. I have to ask you for an engagement. I'm too young to get engaged, but thanks anyway. Appreciate it. Cool Trainer Brooke. Are Cool Trainers the same thing as Ace Trainers? Or... No, Ace Trainers is its own separate thing. For some reason I thought they were the same class, because they look somewhat similar. But it's really just the green hair, I think, that's throwing me off. Numel? Ah yes, Myra with no water moves. That's the other problem, is I need a water move on Myra badly. So strength. It's not great, because Myra's not really a physical attacker. But, it sure is a normal type move we can use. Roselia, yeah. Let's, Mencor. Alright. And Roselia shouldn't be that big of a deal here. We'll just use Strength. Playing into our strengths. And there we go. Easy enough. For the most part, these battles should all be fairly easy anyway. They didn't just look strong, they are strong! Well, I would hope so. Cool. So glad you're registered. What do you say? Pokemons every day, they give lots of flowers, lots of berries. Oh! Thanks for a raspberry. Appreciate that. That's sweet of you. Okay. Should be getting to the Soot and Ash. Yes. I really like this music a lot. So, inside of this grass, we will find a lot of Spinda, and I think that's kind of it. I can't recall anything else that really pops up in these fields. It's just Spinda, for some reason. And there are not completely infinite patterns, but there are essentially infinite patterns of Spinda, which means you can never actually have a complete living dex of Spinda. It's just catch one and move on. Because they are never registered as anything other than just being one form. Which is good and bad. It's fun walking through the volcanic ashes on the ground and grass. You can see where you walked. It's really neat. Alright, we're going to ignore this trainer for a sec. We're going to grab this item. And we're going to get snuck up on by this kid in the soil. Oh, we have a 3 battle. That'd be crazy. Triple battle. Alright, I'm going to keep Artemis and Menkoi in front here. Thanks for fighting me, but we still have to battle. Oh, you? You want to battle with me? You know I just caught my Pokemon? Why? Why you? Why are you the one showing up? You're blocking the item path, you dingus! Okay, cool. Aaron. Oh gosh. I think Aaron's rock, not ground. But I can't recall, so we're going to find out very quickly with Shockwave. If it doesn't work, it's part ground type. Let's get rid of coughing first. Bye-bye. Ninjask. I think Aaron's part ground. Okay, it's not. It's part rock. Ah, finally, a neutral attack to steal. That's very nice. That's very nice. Things gonna go fairly smooth now. I'm just gonna keep repeating what we did just a second ago. We'll win this battle easily, and then we'll get stuck in another battle. Again, I just feel like Shockwave does more damage in Generation 3 than it does in later generations. And it's only because of the animation. The numbers are the same. I don't believe it got a boost or a nerf. A buff or a nerf at all in later generations, but... yeah. Were you maybe in the middle of gathering volcanic ashes? No, I don't have a soot sack yet. We can get one very soon. If we go further to our left, Baltoy. I don't really know what Baltoy is based off of. I mean, it's obviously kind of a spinning top. But I don't know what else, right? I knew it doesn't work. It's ground type. Oh. Well. Okay. Neat. Okay. Do you want to blow up too? It's like, I had no choice but to blow up. She was going to kill me if I didn't. You just... But... It was just... It's death no matter what then. Yeah, you clearly got beaten. I mean, you did half the work yourself. Alright, we're gonna grab this item, and then I'm right behind that Pokemaniac. A nugget. We're gonna go ahead and use repels. I'm not gonna be catching anything from now on, and I don't battle wild Pokemon for experience because it takes too long. There's not really any need to keep encountering things. Other items? Ah, yes, repel. There we go. And I believe we'll get a prompt to keep using one. Hey, you. Let's fight. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? No. I can't. Is it because we're further north? I don't know why otherwise. Trapinch? Ah, yes, Trapinch. The thing that evolves into something it doesn't look like it should evolve into. It's very Digimon in that way. And it's done. What's done is done. Imprison. I don't need that. Not useful. Obscured level 33. Nice. Hey, you! That stinks! Okay, kid. Why is it so cool up here? Alright, science guy. The volcanic ash blocks the sun, so it doesn't get very warm. Oh, that's why. I see. Interesting. Hey, you. I use this parasol to ward off this filthy, yucky volcanic ash, my dear Numel. But it's meant to be in the volcanic ash and soot, lady. I mean, it's partly a volcano itself. Especially when it becomes Camerupt, which I'm not really looking forward to dealing with. Ever. I hate dealing with Camerupt. They're earthquake machines. And they're very bulky. I mean, when we get to one, we should be able to take it on just fine with Artemis and everyone else, but... You know. It doesn't change the fact that I don't like dealing with one. I guess because in the past, when I played Emerald, it was a lot harder to deal with them. Let's see what this secret power, secret base looks like. I can't get my words right. That's not great. Alright, we're gonna scoop around here, grab this item, max ether. We can at least sell some stuff for some Monet. Yeah, let's put Obscurum in front now, with Artemis. Both of us, we collect ashes. We battle Pokemon too. Well, that's cute. But why do you collect ashes? You're not going to move from this one spot. Spinda and Spinda. What a scary combo. I'm shaking in my boots. Truly. That's one. And another one bites the dust. Alright. Easy enough. We couldn't win. It's boring, so I'm getting some more ashes. Why do you collect ashes? We have lots of ashes. Enough for a white flute. Ah. Tastes like another wondrous thing. Volcanic ash. It can turn to glass flute. Okay, give me a soot sack. Flammable glass flute while my boss is talking. Huff, huff, puff, puff. Repels effect. No, I don't need to. The area is covered in volcanic ash. Huff, puff. I'm specially gifted. Huff, puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items. Huff, puff. Go collect ash with this. Huff, puff. A soot sack. Soot sack and walk through piles of ash. Fill up with volcanic ash once you collect enough. Alright, let's see. I think we can see his inventory. No, we can't. Well, that's fine. I believe one of the flutes gives us a repellent-like power. And then, like, some are used for, like, restoring ailments and all that. From out the ashes I leap! Hiya! I challenge thee! One thing I'm gonna do after this video is just, like, get the flutes. I'm not gonna, like, leave it in the video. That'd be kind of pointless. Because I can't, really. But now that I have access to the soot sack, I can. And it's gonna be a bit. And it's gonna be a long time. Oh, well. Alright. Shockwave. Although, I just remembered, I could just put him in the game and not worry about collecting soot. Which I still can't actually show that on... Well, I could if I wanted to, but there's nothing fun to watch. There's just me clicking in PK Hex and adding items, and there's nothing fun or entertaining about that. So, I'll probably just add them to my game. Because now I have access to them, which means I could get them. Or I wonder if I could just add soot into the soot sack. I don't know. Either way, we'll have the flutes in the next episode. Because they'll be very useful, I am sure. And nothing else, it'd be nice to have them. Also, I kind of forgot we were in the midst of a battle. I was too busy talking about soot. And flutes. Alright. With honor, I admit defeat. And with honor, I defeat thee. Ninja Boy Lao. Oops. TM32, double team. That's not amazing, but it works. Youngster Dylan. And Aaron. Aaron. I'm going to see how it is pronounced in English from a couple different sources. I am curious how it is supposed to be pronounced. It's like, there's Laron, but it's L-A iron. Then Agron. Agron's the easiest one to figure out. But then Aaron, or Aaron, you know, it's spelled in a way that it could be construed as being something else. Construed? Not construed. Construed's not a word. Construed to be something else, but I don't know. I'm having a bit of a crisis, honestly. Meryl and Skarm. Okay. Well, Skarmory shall fall to the shockwave, and Meryl shall be bitten. Super effective. There we go. Swallow. Now this bird keeper is done. Very much screwed. Bummed, if you will. Lombre! You ain't got any good attacks on you. Silly little creature. Well, I guess I do have Fake Out. Which means I can't attack with Obscurum now. So that's cool. And now I'm going to outspeed with Artemis. Level 34. And level 34. Very nice. Obscurum flinched. Yeah. Well, let's see what Teleport does. I don't recall what it does in battle. So. Ah, nothing. Right. I couldn't recall if it acted as, really, it didn't kill. I couldn't recall if it acted as a, kind of like a self-roar. You know, like swapping out randomly or something like that. Or if it acted as a baton pass without stat passing. But it does not. Or at least, if it does, it is certainly not in Generation 3. And we are now at Fall Arbor Town. The town where nothing much really happens. Although we do get to see Lynette over here. And once we visit her back at her house, she can give us a Snorlax doll, I believe. Oh, hello. You are? Okay, name's JD. I can see you're a trainer. So that means you use a Pokemon storage system I developed. However, the conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you want to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at my home. It's on Route 140. I'm not using your storage system. I don't have nothing to store in there. I just wanted to get you out of the way. Alright, what do you say? How about you? You have the full arbor. Okay. I think I healed up. Quick check. Yep, we did. And again, not really that much to do in Fall Arbor. Something's happening and I don't like it. Seems shade characters wandering around in and out of Professor Cosmo's home. Oh, that's right, the meteorite's being stolen. You already challenged Flannery? No, not yet. She's kind of... Wait, hold on. Those grandfather was famous in Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. Ah. There's a thing of like Kofu, not Kofu. Kaboo in Pokemon Sword Shield. He's from Hoenn. He's fire type Pokemon. Wasn't the general consensus that he was probably related to Flannery or something, or like the previous fire gym leader in Lava Ridge? I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, you know, fan canon or what, or if it's, you know, said in game or anything. But oh, Myra can learn metronome? Sure, that'll be funny. Get rid of Flash. I mean, anything could happen. We could even use a good grass or water type move. Nugget. You want to sell. Here's the sheet. A questionnaire, which I'm not going to deal with. Anything good? No. I don't have any, stat, helpers. That's not a stat relievers. I don't have any kind of healing items that are used for stuff like that. We're gonna buy 5 of those. I keep getting paralyzed. That's hardly come up. That'll wake up on their own. They'll dethaw eventually. They will not heal themselves from burns, though. And poison also. There we go. And that should be... Oh, we can buy super repels. Nice. But I'm not gonna buy any. I'm fine with what I got. What do you have? No, I don't need any of that. We can do a quick sell for our battle items, because I don't use them. And better to get money from them than to have them sit around being useless and smelling like garbage. I don't need these. I don't need these either. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright. And this is not Professor Cosmo's house. Professor Cosmo went to Meteor Falls and we're with some people from Team Magma. Okay, I read that really fast. I have that problem a lot more. I read perhaps a little too fast. Move Maniac's house. New moves, huh? What do you... Move Maniac. Leveling up. Just one of those moves. Heart Scale. Don't have those. Okay. Well, that's fine. I PK hacks for that. Fossil Maniac's house. Alright, this is gonna be our last stop. He's not done yet. We're gonna grab the Roar TM, which is right over here. All my Pokemon does is roar. No one dares to come near me. If you would, please take this TM away. Alright, TM05, that's Roar. And we're gonna save near this fisherman, and we're going to call it an episode. So, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.